I'm showing how to make roast chicken with the skin on, and my chicken is frozen. So that's 2 questions that we've gotten. All right there, $1.17 a pound. I'm gonna soak this in just a little bit of water in my bleached out sink so that I can get the package off, but it's gonna be mostly frozen because I forgot to take it out of the freezer. Okay, so here it is. It's not totally defrosted, but I think that it's enough that I can get the soaker thing off here. Or not. If it doesn't come off, just run some hot water over the top. Of course it's not coming off. Okay, so I'm gonna run some hot water over this so it'll defrost, and then I'll peel this off. Turn it over, and I'm letting it just sit in the warm water for maybe, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. It doesn't take very long. Okay, so I let it sit in my, you can see it's already coming apart. And I'm just going to use a regular knife so I don't stab myself with a steak knife, but see, it just peels the skin. You can just stick your knife underneath there and it just comes right off. It's not real hard. Now, if you were like some of my friends and you prepared ahead of time, then you wouldn't have to do this. But because I'm Tara and I don't prepare ahead of time. Okay, so there we go. Trash that. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our chicken. Because it's not defrosted yet, I'm going to just take and sprinkle my seasoned salt all over the top. Turn it over. All over the bottom. Okay, sprinkle a little bit more on the top here because I let it off. Then I'm just gonna stick this straight in the oven. My seasoned salt recipe is right here in my volume 1 of my Dining on a Dime cookbook. I just keep it on the stovetop because I use this probably 5 or 6 times a day. So I just keep this mixture on the stovetop. Here's how you make it. The exact recipe is in the description below, but what I do is just pour about half salt in, and then I pour in my onion powder, about an 1/8 onion powder, and then because I have my garlic powder in a big thing here, I'm going to use my funnel, but then about an 1/8 garlic powder, and my pepper, and my paprika. And what I do is I just pour it all in there. Then what I do is I hold the top and I just mix it around just like that. Then you have homemade seasoned salt for just pennies. Recipes in our Dining on a Dime cookbook, volume 1, on page 393. Okay, so now we're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees because it's about 2 hours before dinner, and we're gonna get this baby started cooking. All right, oh, yum. So it has been about an hour and a half, and my chicken has been defrosted, so I'm going to separate it just like so. And I'm going to spoon the juice over the top. Put it back in the oven. Okay, right there. Now, because I have a half an hour left for dinner, if you had an hour left for dinner, just leave it for at 350, but I'm going to turn it up to 425 because I have dinner in a half an hour, so I need it to be done quicker, so I just turn the heat up a little bit, okay? All right, it has been 45 minutes because I got delayed on my project, but there is my super juicy roasted chicken. Oh my goodness. Chicken with the skin on is the best. So see all these yummy, delicious bits right here? Oh my goodness. All these little crusty bits, they are so good. So I'm gonna make some gravy out of this. I'm gonna show you how to do it. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my boiling or hot water. It doesn't have to be. I'm just gonna let it all kind of dissolve in that hot water. So then, I'm just gonna pull it like this. Get all those bits off. Just like so. Okay, then I got my pan. Now you can use a saucepan if you want. I just had this one out. And, okay. Then I'm just going to pour all of that into my pan. Oops, I guess I need a saucepan. That's way too much. And then I'm going to take some cornstarch right here. Put in a couple of tablespoons. And I'm just going to whisk this like this and bring it to a very light boil so it doesn't boil over, which it probably will because this pan is way too big or way too small. It's already starting to thicken. Okay, just get it going here. Get my heat up so that it will heat quickly. Now, I'd recommend using a bigger pan like this right there, but I don't like to dirty new pans. If I already have a pan on the stove, why bend down and get another one, right, Jack?
Right.
See, thanks. I'm glad you agree with me. Or all those people are going to send me emails for all the hate for the small pan.
Using a frying pan for sauce.
And I'm using a metal spoon on a non-stick pan. Oh my goodness, the world's coming to an end. Should we take bets on how many comments I'll get on that?
I don't know.
I think that would be a good thing to take bets on. Okay, I'll let this come to a boil. I'm gonna watch it really closely. Okay, see how it's starting to thicken and get darker. Now, if you want to add more cornstarch to make it thicker, just get a little bit of cold water, not hot water, cold water, and that's how you make gravy without lumps. Okay, so it's starting to get thick, just like that. Oh my goodness, that looks so delicious. I think my hubby's gonna love it. Look at that beautiful gravy. Does that look delicious?
It looks delicious. Yum.
All right, and there we go. Our gravy's all ready, and it didn't even boil over. Yay! Okay. All right, I tasted it, and it needs a little bit more salt. Cause why, Jack?
The world needs more salt, people.
It does, doesn't it? You've been hearing that for the last 15 years of your life. Still needs a little bit more. Oh my goodness, that is delicious. But it must have salt. Yum. All right, then I'm just gonna take and put my gravy.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of gravy.
That's what makes it so delicious. There. Oh, yum. Oh my, that looks so delicious. Oops, I got one little carrot in my potato. There.